Hunt with passion. Never stop casting. Chase the dream. Welcome to Season 5 of Musky Mastery Outdoors, brought to you by Bucher Outdoors, #1 in big game fish products, and by Recon Boats, made by craftsmen, built for fishermen.
Hey guys, what's up and welcome back into the 895T here by Recon Boats. In today's video, I want to talk to you guys about one of the best features of this tiller Recon, and that is the casting deck and the casting space on this 18.5-foot rig. It is absolutely incredible. So first, I'm actually going to lay down here and show you just how wide this front casting deck is. Take a look at this. I'm about 5'10". And look at that, I could even take a nap here. This casting deck is huge. And I'm gonna show you here for 2 anglers, maybe even 3. There's a ton of space on this casting deck. So, let me grab a rod here and I will show you just what I'm talking about. Now, when I'm positioned up here all the way on the bow, take a look at how much space is actually behind me for casting. So when I'm in position here, you can see when I'm working the boat, there is a ton of space for a second angler here on the bow. And we're going to show you that in just a second with the drone footage. But the bow here is just loaded with space for casting. And again, this is a, you know, it's not nothing crazy to really talk about, but I just want to show you the actual space here on this boat. Now, I have one thing on this rig that's customized to make this happen, to make this casting deck complete, and that is this here. You can see that I had John Johnson and the crew build this beautiful insert here, and you can see I've got my PVC piping here with my musky lures all hidden under there, easy access. And again, that enables you, here I am working the bow all the way up here on front, and a second angler can easily stand right here and cast. And you can see on this side it's even more accessible as you go down back toward the stern, but you can easily fit 2 anglers here on the bow. Now I'm going to show you the back of the boat, which is really cool too. All right guys, making our way to the back of the 895T here, and if you're in the market for a tiller rig, I want to show you something that's very unique to the 895T that you're not going to find in all tiller setups, and that is casting space on the back deck. It's very difficult to find oftentimes because, again, you've got your electronics on most tiller setups on the port side, which takes up a ton of space, and a lot of times on those tiller setups, you've got the splash well that takes up the whole back deck. Check the back of the tiller out here for the Recon. You've got casting space on both the starboard side here, and you can see, my legs are spread pretty wide here for stability. I mean, I can stand at, number of different angles, and I can walk straight across here to the port side, and I've got tons of casting space, and I've got stability. You can see it doesn't matter what side you're casting off of. If you're the third angler or even a second angler, to just space out with your partner up in front, just tons of space here. And then the other cool thing about being the caster on the back deck here is that anytime you bring your lure in, you are going to be cranking it right by the side scanning transducers. So at night, if you're fishing out of the back, or if you like, I'm a cable drive fanatic, but if you like electronic foot pedals and you want to bring that foot pedal back here, you're going to be able to see any muskie that comes in on side imaging. And then check this out. If you look here, you've got your starboard side electronics. So if I'm casting here on the starboard side, I can see my side imaging, I can see my GPS very easily here. And actually, when I'm on the port side, all I have to do is turn my head and I can see that hummingbird very easily. So the back deck here is just very, very useful for me on this 895 tiller. Tons of space, and it makes fishing with multiple people for muskies with large rods, 9-foot rods, a breeze. One of the last things I want to point out here when it comes to the casting decks on the 895 tiller is the ability to put a butt seat or a regular seat here on the back deck. if you are used to fishing in the back of the boat, usually your buddies probably have the butt seats up in front, but all you got to do is order a second one of these and check it out. Now I've got tons of support here for my lower back. I've got stability if we're running over big waves or if ski boats are going around us. It's easy. I've got plenty of space to stand up here if I want to, you know, finish off with a deep figure 8 on a muskie. And again, I can fish with the comfortableness of having that butt seat to lean on. One of the really cool features here, and again, you've got tons of space. If you were to put a regular bucket seat back here, you can see that you've got space for your feet on either side. So that's another really cool feature here on the back of the boat for the casting decks. All right, guys, so there you have it. Tons of casting space on Recon's new 895 tiller. Whether you're fishing out of the bow or you're fishing out of the back here, whether you're fishing 2 anglers, solo, or even 3 anglers, tons of space. You can figure 8 with ease. You've got plenty of space to move around if you're fighting fish or netting fish. It's very comfortable, and I really hope this video has showcased just how much room you've got on this 18.5-foot rig. Check it out. If you've got any questions about the casting decks or about the modification that John Johnson made for me to make that whole front deck flush, please leave those below and I'll get back to you on that. So really hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, thanks for watching.